Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. We are live. Coming to you from Bakersfield, California, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. My name is Joseph, and as we click over to this stream, as you can see, we are playing Mario Kart 8 here tonight on that there push for affiliate. We're like so damn close, like right there. We're like right on. We're hanging like right on it, bro. We're gonna play with randoms right now. Let's look regional. Notice I got my Waluigi ball cap. Wah! 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 Playing in Baby Park. Oh, actually, no. I'm not playing in Baby Park. I will be watching because of what I joined. So okay, I gotta spectate. That's fine. I will join the next available. I'll join the next available. Right now we check out shout out to JR Gaming 24 there. All right. Short Sloth. Hey, you're in my position there, bro. Wah, Luigi. Wah. Wah. Player. Play on, player. Axel. All right. You in my spot, Axel. Ari. Puppetendo. Coming in with the win. Nope. Fell to second. My bad. Fell to second. There's, alright, Pokemdano. Arse cheek! Zane coming in. Look at this. Check this dude out. Check out Zane. I'm assuming it's a dude. I could be wrong. It might not be a dude. It could be a chick. Again, I'm an old head, but I acknowledge that I make errors like that. Errors are acknowledged. All right, so shoot, out of these, okay, Rainbow Road. I gotta go straight to Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is the only time I don't automatically choose Rainbow Road is if there are multiple Rainbow Roads. Or there's a Waluigi course. Wah! Morning, if it is late night, whatever, whenever, and frankly, however you're watching this, live or on VOD, I appreciate you. I gotta make one quick change here. One quick change. Okay. Sorry about that. Wah! Arse cheek. Right into the damn fireballs. Damn, bro. I don't play this for like 2 days. Okay, it's been a little bit longer than that, but... Damn, I got hit by something. I didn't even have notification that was there. All right, me and Ari have the same idea here. We tired of this being all the way back here. Bullshit. Move, Yosh. Right into it. Missed the mushroom. All right, so our first race of the night, we finished in 9th. That's just our first of the night. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal anyway. We're here to have fun. We're not really here to compete, right? I gotta go Bowser's Castle on this one. Now, that's not to say I don't want to win. Of course I want to win. What kind of Mark doesn't want to win, right? Right? I suck a very good and drink cola. Yippee! It doesn't matter that it's on camera. It has to be within this window that I have available. So if it's on camera, but it's all the way the hell out here, that doesn't really matter, does it? No, it does not. What the hell? Oh, shoot. That is... Okay. Just to show you how unserious this is. If nothing illustrates how unserious this is, that move that I did to start off this damn race. Like I say, you don't play this for a couple days. You go back to playing Xbox games or games that in which the bottom button is your primary button, you know, like any other game system out there. That is not necessarily the case in the case of a Mario. Or any other Nintendo game for that matter. Got up to 5th, but finished at 7th. That's okay. Because that is an improvement over where we were. We were in 9th, if you remember. We went from 9th to 7th. Improvement is improvement. Ribbon Road turns... Let's go with Ribbon Road. Seems like a lot of people agree with me on this. Not everybody. A couple people want to go to Berlin. Nothing against Berlin. Nothing against Berlin and any of my German friends that might be out there. I have some German ancestry myself, with a name like Duncan, right? The name like Duncan, of course, I have some German ancestry and I have some Native American ancestry, of course. But what about Scottish? It's in there somewhere. Heinz 57 variety. I'm not gonna say expertly pulled that off, but it's pretty good. But of course, these guys with stars are gonna undo that. And this dude's got a bullet bill, so... How you like that, huh? All the way back to 3rd. Now, will I hold 3rd? Yeah, probably not. In fact, I won't hold it through the sentence. Wah! Ah! Wah! We'll go all the way back to 9th, 10th. Right at the finish line. Something about that this week. Something about that this week. Right at the finish line. All right. Go with calamari. Calamari. We go with calamari, eh? We go with calamari, eh? Wah! Alternating between water and cola. I want the caffeine, I want the sugar, but I also want hydration, so Well, why not just get an energy drink? Because I don't have one on hand. Also, some of them are really not much better than colas, honestly. Hey, alright, cool. I mean, it wasn't my selection, but it was at least what I selected, if that makes any sense. Loser. Excuse me. Why would you name yourself? Why would you name yourself loser? You could just name yourself Joseph D32. Same thing. Ayoka, kid. It's a perfectly fine name for me to poop on. Right into the damn shell. Woo! I mean, he still jumped ahead of me, so I don't know. You can't really call it a dodge, but at least I didn't get wrecked in the process, right? Just to get hit by fireballs. Yeah. Yeah, wee! Wah! Ah, all the way to 10th. Hey, loser, you lived up to your name. That's okay, so did I. So, I lived up to my name too. I was like one spot ahead of you. Wario's gold. What? Wario's gold mine. Bye, Victor. Let's see. And again, whenever, wherever, however you're watching this, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for doing so. We about to play Wario's gold mine. Yeah. He's my brother, Wario. Wah! Get wrecked. Green shells very, very rarely come in such handy, but when they are directly in front of your ass. Ah! Somebody fell. It will probably be me soon enough. Karma. Such. That type of thing. Well, getting zapped and shrunk, if nothing else. I mean, it didn't protect me from getting passed by the bullet bill. Nothing really protect you from getting passed by bullet bill, by rocket bill, whatever. Ah! I saw that, Ram. I saw that, Ram. Literally living up to your name there, Ram. You rammed him off the damn course. Ah. All right, jumped up to 7th. Shoutouts to Ram there for knocking one of these 4 off the course, allowing me to pass them. Of course, that's not. I'm sure that's not exactly why they did it, but. Ah, oh, damn it. Damn it. Here we go. All right. Okay. I'm pretty sure I pressed that twice. All right, fine. We'll go with Rome. Hopefully we don't, though. Was that looks like Tim standing next to me. Only with looks like Timmy, only with pink hair. Tim. Hold on. Damn it. You can't get me with that banana like that. Well, I was bound to lose that power up no matter what happened because even if I wouldn't have used the damn, even if I wouldn't have used the boo. Finished in 7th. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Not bloody fantastic. Mr. Boombastic. You're old enough to get the reference. Rock Mountain. Old enough, or you just know enough old school music to get the Mr. Boombastic reference. Then you were real. We got 2 Tims over here. It looks like the ones with the pink hair. They look like Tims. Oi, my name is Timmy, and this is my friend Timmy. Another set of twins coming in. All right. One. Okay, let's go. Freaky do this shit, man. Ha! Rock Mountain. It was destined. Bongo. All right. Bongo, Bourbon. Excuse me. Daff and TJ. I like the name Bongo. Oh, just dodge the boxes entirely. All right. You bastard. You bastard. Bastard. I'm like Charlie Brown right now. Why is everybody always picking on me? I can understand if I was in 1st place. I'm in 5th, bro. Ah! Ah! You flying bastard. Well-placed banana there. Well-placed banana. Well, shoot. Alright. Managed to pass one guy up there with it. Sorry about that, short sloth, but, you know. Nothing personal. It's just business. We did Ribbon Road earlier, so I'll go for Royal Raceway. Looks like we're doing Ribbon Road anyway. I don't mind Ribbon Road. I'm just saying that the only reason I didn't automatically choose it is that, like I said, we played it earlier, so it is kind of one of my go-tos, though. Move out of my way, Luigi. Luigi. Why use, not that I have one at the moment, but why use one of my mushrooms when I can use one of yours? Wah! Damn it. Damn it. I mean, 6 is not a great finish, but when you were in 10th, when you were in 10th and now you're in 6th, I say again, how is everybody here tonight? Mario Circuit 3. Hope everybody's having a great night or whatever time zone it might be. Whatever time zone you might reside in, I hope you have a good time. Yeah. As we choose our next course here, we have our next course chosen for us. Cheap Cheap. All right, the one guy who chose Cheap Cheap. And literally the only person that wanted Cheap Cheap, and they get what they want. Get Mr. Brakes. Oh, damn, it didn't take me long at all to fall to 12th. All right. Sorry, bro. I can't stay. I can't stay in 12th for forever. Yeah, we. Yeah, wah. Okay, well, managed to jump up 2 spots to see if we can hold it. Right into the damn. Right into the banana. Nope. Well, all the way back down to 12th. We're in 9th at one point. We finished in dead ass last. I finished behind loser. Something fitting about that. I don't know. Ah! Fuck that track. No, no. It's too late. I chose it. I chose it, and then I seen Mount Wario, and I'm like, wow. This is your last game? All right. Plausibly. You're welcome. I'm not entirely certain how long I'm going to go tonight, because I know my boy Prince Muggsy will be on here in a little while. Shout out to Prince Muggsy. Also, shout out to The Jimmy Ray Show. If you are not following them, both of them, I highly suggest you do so. Oh, some boost there, guy. Loser, you're not living up to your name, bro. Bro or broette. Finished in 7th. Well, at least it's not 11th or 12th. Well, there's 12th not an option now, but let's see if we can get past that. You know, let's see if we can get, you know, 3rd or 4th or Rainbow Road. What a shame. Good game. Plausibly, you out, right? See ya. You're a little nervous. What you nervous about? You got the crown, homie. Got the crown, homie. You ain't got no reason to be nervous. Not like we're all gonna gang up to snuff you out or anything. Yo, yo, give me them 150. Cool me. I got jacked for my damn mushroom. I used one. Yo, I managed to unfortunately dodge all the damn boxes. I don't want to dodge any of the damn boxes. Boxes? So many references to things that, like, only I will understand. And, let me just dodge off there entirely. All right, yeah. I get the feeling there's only 8 of us. Ah! Right at the damn finish line, just jumped ahead of Quinn. Sorry about that, Quinn, but, you know, you're from Canada, so, sorry, eh? Canadians are sorry, eh? Shout out to all my Canadian friends. Shout out to Shane and Shannon Ballard, wherever you are. Not just a couple of Canadian friends, but a couple of my former clients in professional wrestling. I was a manager of theirs at one time. I managed to not only lose them the NWA International Tag Team Championship, but every match remaining for the rest of their career. Woohoo! To be fair, I would have never have booked that shit. Again, it's a long story, but it involves a certain angle called the conglomerate, which about two shows went the way that I booked, and then the booking got changed up in ways I would have never done. Shortly thereafter, got to the point where me and another person who was kind of helping to book, not just the conglomerate, but pretty much all of Vendetta Pro Wrestling, we would book stuff out, and then day of the show, our booking would be completely changed, and then our freaking promoter would then have the nerve to ask me, what do I have next? I don't know, dude. You blow the spot entirely. You tell me what's next. What I had next was largely dependent on shit we were going to do tonight that you just basically said we weren't going to do, so you tell me, because I don't know what we're doing anymore. I know this wasn't it. I would have never had the Ballard brothers lose even a majority. Honestly, the Ballards probably would not have lost, at least not till the very very end, but because at the end of the storyline, of course, we have to have our downfall, in which case, then we all lose. That was kind of the idea, the comeuppance, you know what I'm saying? The villains get theirs in the end. But like, if you watch a movie, like, I know some of you guys like to watch horror movies, play games like, you know, Dead by Daylight, stuff like that. How many iconic killer characters, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, such, how many of them take losses all throughout the damn movie? Very few, right? They take losses right at the end. Right at the end, they get theirs. Our booking basically got reversed to the point where it's like, yeah, you guys are just going to lose every goddamn thing because that puts over the babyface. And I'm like, quite frankly, some of these babyfaces I'm not trying to put over. The babyfaces I am trying to put over, I'm trying to put them over fucking huge. Because they're the guys that actually got us, right? Again, I always reference Last Game for Just John. All right, man. Are you out of here? Have a great whatever time zone you're in. And so, like, I always reference the NWO and Diamond Dallas Page. And NWO was gonna bring in DDP. DDP took the shirt, celebrating with the NWO, and then immediately hit a diamond cutter on, I believe, hit the diamond cutter on Scott Hall, and then like Lowbridge, Kevin Nash, everybody else is going after him. He runs into the crowd, puts up the diamond cutter sign, and he goes from middle of the pack, somewhat mediocre heel to top babyface, just like that. Because he was the guy that got him. And so that was kind of the whole idea. It was like, somebody's going to get us, sure, but we're not going to do it goddamn third show in. We're not going to do it right away. That would be stupid. That'd be pointless. And I was told, basically in no uncertain terms, that we're not gonna book this entire promotion around your storyline. And I told him we had booked the guys that I chose The guys that I put into this storyline were the guys that the whole fucking promotion had been built around anyway. That was the whole point. Now I'm just being fucking blatant about it, right? Now I'm just being flagrant. Like, these are the guys that were on top most of the damn time anyway. Now I'm just flat out throwing it in your face. We're the guys on top, and there ain't shit you can do about it. Which is especially effective when somebody does something about it. And I had a certain somebody in mind. You may have heard of him. His name's Ricky Ruffin. That was a person who eventually was gonna take us out, because the crowd. See, here's the thing: people want to talk about what they think the storyline should be and what they should have happen and all this other stuff. I remember, I talked Billy into putting the tag team titles on Holodead and Thunder Rosa. we're about to go into a period where we're not going to do anything for like almost 2 months. They're going to fucking Japan. Right? We're not going to do anything. They're going to Japan. They're going to Stardom for 2 months. Or 2 or 3 months. We're going into a break. While we're on break, why don't we put our tag team titles on them and let them fucking represent us world fucking wide? As the NWA, at the time, Western States, baby part, not even a fucking question. At the time, NWA Western States Tag Team Champions. It became international after they actually became international. They were literally made international tag team champions by defending their fucking titles in Japan. And I'm like, why not put the titles on them? I guess whenever as luck would have it, again, I'm a public address announcer for high school football, high school basketball, semi-pro football, formerly pro basketball, pro-level basketball, not the NBA, but basketball on the pro level. Guys are paid to play. Sort of. And as it turns out, like, football is the one sport where... See, basketball, I can get away with not being there for basketball. People, the players and coaches, and the coaches have told me this all the time. We really like having you here, and it's nice to be appreciated. It's nice to be appreciated. But basketball is the one sport in which, okay, you know what? I got a previous booking. I got to take that. Whether it was actually previous or not, I could get away with not taking the basketball game. Football basically is your athletic department's moneymaker. Your entire athletic department is going to be funded by your football team. That's just a reality. Again, are there exceptions? Sure, the Duke Blue Devils are predominantly funded by their basketball program. So there are, of course, exceptions, but for the most part, that's who's going to make you your money is your football program, especially in high school. I'm going into the wash. All right, yeah, good timing on that. Somehow I didn't really lose any spots. I lost spots on that one. So as it would turn out, the day that the Twisted Sisters would win our tag team titles, I was unable to be at that show because not only did we have football, but it was the fucking homecoming game. Jumped up to 4th! Again, Quinn, loser. Nothing personal. It's just business. So yeah. Wadio Stadium. They win the tag team titles, and from what I was told, I was not there. What I was told, the locker room wasn't happy with it. Now, what I was told was, specifically what I was told was, there were people who were not happy about it. I'm like, okay, we're talking in the audience. Oh, audience loved it. So who are the people? The boys. The boys didn't really like it. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Again, this is the old head in me. I don't book for the fucking locker room. I know a lot of professional wrestling, especially fucking like AEW and shit like that today. They book for the fucking locker room, and they book for internet crowd and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily against booking to a certain extent for the internet crowd, but for the locker room, you guys are paid to come in and do a fucking job. Now, if you didn't get paid, first off, that's not my department, but second, I can understand being upset. That I get. I totally understand that. I'm with you on that. That's bullshit. Pay the guys their fucking money, right? But it's like, oh, well, yeah, you know. Makes us look weak because we have women holding our men's tag team titles. And I'm like, first of all, consider the fucking women, right? The Twisted Sisters' entire gimmick was that these kind of this evil, undead, I say this with respect, psycho bitches. Have you ever had a psycho bitch fucking mad at you? They will kill your ass. So I'm like, fuck yeah, they can win the fucking tag team titles. Also, they were an actual team. The team that was holding the titles at the time, it was a team of Alexander G. Bernard and Jimmy Mayhem. And the whole idea was Jimmy Mayhem, Bernard held Jimmy Mayhem's contract. Jimmy didn't want to be tag team partners with Alexander G. Bernard. Jimmy didn't want shit to do with Alexander G. Bernard. The Twisted Sisters were an actual fucking team. Plus, again, and I say this, you know, with all due respect, the gimmick, and I want to specify that, the gimmick is they're, you know, a couple undead psycho bitches. A psycho bitch will fuck your shit up and not care about it. Now, again, I want to point out that's their gimmick. Holodead, Thunder Rosa, the people behind the gimmick, two of my favorite people that I've ever fucking worked with, be brutally honest with you. Finished in fucking third. But yeah, so that was my whole thing. I'm like, we got this team that they're an actual team going up against a couple of people that don't even want to be partnering with each other. But most importantly, again, Twisted Sisters, they're going to Japan. Japan to this day still has far more respect for the National Wrestling Alliance than the United States probably ever will ever again. We can question why that is, but they do. And so for them to go in holding an NWA championship in Japan, for them is fucking huge. And they did. They got, they got magazine coverage, national TV, national and Japan TV coverage. And those magazines, by the way, I can go and try to find the photos. I know I got them somewhere. They got our belts. And the way the belts are designed, I had just gotten these belts. They were custom designed belts. Custom designed belts. My custom design. And in big, bold letters on the front, the word Vendetta Pro Wrestling. So they were the NWA Western States Tag Team Champions, but the belts said Vendetta Pro Wrestling. You understand what I'm saying? This was fucking huge for us. And we were getting coverage from people that we don't usually get coverage from at a time when we weren't actually doing shit. I'm like, we're off for the next month and a half. They came back. They immediately lost the tag team titles to the Ballad Brothers in a screw job finish, that turned me heel, but most importantly, is a screw job finish that was going to launch what was supposed to be a 2-year long storyline. Again, I'm telling Billy, I'm like, bro, this is NWO. This is the Four Horsemen. This is, yes, we're going to run roughshod over your entire promotion. And I chose guys specifically that were running roughshod over your entire promotion anyway. Whether you recognize that or not, that's literally what happened. Oh, well, they got however many years in this business. I'm like, that only furthers my point. I literally factored that into the storyline, along with one local guy, Pete Sauce, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So our one local guy was Apostle Judah Matthew. He was already the Vendetta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. That happened before, but now I brought him into this. And I'm like, you know what? This guy represented the future. I had the Ballad Brothers representing the legacy of professional wrestling because they were towards the end of their career. I had Rick Luxury, who was then the Western States Heavyweight Champion. Representing, he's the current flag bearer, and then Apostle Judah Matthew, the future of pro wrestling, and he's the Vendetta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. So he's not just the future; it's like the future is now, and he's being mentored by Rick Luxury again, who was kind of the Vendetta Pro Wrestling standard bearer, and the Ballards, who. The Ballards, who are they should be treated as a legendary tag team. They should be treated as much bigger legends than anybody actually recognizes them as. Pink Sus, how are you? Glad to see you. I'm President. Again. Get used to that damn playing the Xbox controller where that bottom button is the B button on Nintendo Switch. That bottom button is your primary button. I'm paying attention to anything other than specifically which button I'm pressing. I'm like, I should be good, right? No, I jumped right into reverse, right off the bat. So, I was just telling a story that I've probably told a couple different times here on this channel, to be honest with you. I've told it a couple times, but I never felt like I've ever finished that story. And some of my reasonings behind that and behind what we were doing. To me, the whole damn thing ended up being a total missed opportunity. I ended up bringing Jimmy Ray in, and I mean, he was in Vendetta Pro Wrestling. I didn't bring him into Vendetta Pro Wrestling. I had nothing to do with that part, but I ended up bringing him into the storyline and kind of refreshing it a little bit with a whole nother group that was loosely based on the Saviors from The Walking Dead, and it was literally called the Saviors, and Jimmy literally was literally was Negan, or at least a Negan-like, I guess you would say. Had nothing to do at all with my original gimmick, but since my original gimmick was completely blown by other people with their own agenda, I'm like, okay. And it basically finished with him, Jimmy Ray took my lead dog, which at that point was, well, he took both my lead dogs, because he originally took Judah from me, but he ended up turning on Judah and taking Rick Luxury from me, and hitting me, low blowing me with a barbed wire wrap baseball bat. I got Lucille'd. And I got dinged. And I always say, number one, that was the last thing that happened in Vendetta Pro Wrestling, and it is quite honestly a fitting end, because the whole conglomerate angle feels like me getting low blowed. And frankly, it was one of the last things I did in professional wrestling at all. I tried coming back with, I was at the first couple of shows with Pro Wrestling Unplugged. I tried coming back with that. I tried coming back with Best of the West. Best of the West did take care of me for the most part. It just it wasn't the same, and quite frankly, the professional wrestling business as a whole, I was just kind of over it. So I want to send a shout out to Pink Sus, though. Thank you for coming in here tonight. Hope you are having a wonderful day or evening. Like, I don't know what time it is in your time zone. You're literally in my time zone. Yeah. I'm like, there's probably not going to be a way for me to avoid this, and nope, there wasn't. Right into the side stepper. What time it is? It is 7:18. Doing good. Just chilling right now. Can't beat that. Yes, in some ways I can say the same. Playing some Mario Kart here. I had been playing Undertale Red and Yellow, and I do want to return to that. Not tonight, but I do want to return to that. But well, I have a specific goal with this. I have a specific goal with this stream. As you can see in the title, it's a push for affiliate. I was averaging 2.8. No, I was averaging 2.98 viewers. You need 3. So I was averaging 2.98. I went on Sunday, which ended up being a mistake. I just got impatient, I guess. I am not the most patient person in the world. Shocker. But I'm like, yeah, you know, I know, I notice that people seem to like, and I seem to do decent numbers when, uh, when I'm playing Mario Kart. And I like Mario Kart. I'm not particularly good at it, but I like it. You know what? If it does good numbers, if it does good numbers and I have fun doing it, what the hell, right? Akari, Julian Dog. All right, Julian Dog. J Dog, if you're nasty. Just in time to get hit by a fireball. All right, third lap. Finished in third. All right. Progress, right? Right? I was finishing in 6th, 7th. Got a couple 12th places. And now we're up here and finishing in third. Progress. That's Los Angeles laps. Riding through downtown LA, taking the 210 Slauson Avenue exit. Thank you for the hype. Take the Slauson Avenue, or the next one would be Florence Avenue. Take Florence Avenue exit. Turn left. East Florence Avenue. Give me coins. Break yourself, fool. I was hoping to get it right before, but... freaking banana right there. Ha! Just before the lightning strike. Alright, 5th place finish, not bad. Anytime you can finish in the top 5. We still got people bringing up the pack here, so... Loser living up to their name, finishing in 12th. I'm sorry, they named themselves that. I wouldn't name myself that. A little too on the nose, right? Got my my brand new Waluigi ball cap. Just came in yesterday, actually. Came in last night. Goes good with my Twitch t-shirt. Got this at TwitchCon. Sadly, will not be able to attend TwitchCon this year. I'm still paying off TwitchCon from last year. I just do not see a financial reality in which this year's TwitchCon will be a thing. Now, if I were to, say, hit the Powerball or Mega Millions, just throwing it out there, you know, $500 million or more, you know, I wouldn't need $500 million to attend TwitchCon, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I mean, if you're gonna win, you may as well win big, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I actually won Powerball the other day, $9. Mind you, it cost the ticket cost me $10, so I'm still, I don't know if that really counts as a win. But I mean, I did get 9/10 of it back, so, you know, in a way. In a way, in a manner of speaking. Wow! I mean, damn it. Sixth place finish, alright. 7:30. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit more. What the hell? Singapore. Singapore, very fine city. And by that I mean they will fine you for fucking anything. I probably have a fine that I'm not aware of right now. You have an unpaid fine from 1996. Well, since the odds that I'm ever going back to Singapore ever again are about the same as my odds of winning the Powerball I was talking about earlier. Tough shnikes. Back in my old Mr. International days, and by Mr. International I was in the Navy at the time, so it's the only reason I was able to go any of these damn places. But I was still able to go to these places. That's the thing. 1996, 18 years old. Shell dodge. Sebastian, my nephew. Wait, bro, you play Mario Kart? I get the feeling though, if I ask him to join, it will literally just be us two. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a spectacular evening or whatever time zone it might be in. And again, if you're watching this on a VOD, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this at some later date for some reason, hope you're having a great day too. Appreciate you as well. I appreciate everybody who comes in and checks this out. You could be doing anything in the world right now, and you decide to watch Twitch. And then you watch Twitch, and you can watch any channel in the world, and you're watching this one. Or if you're watching on YouTube later on, you can be watching literally anything on YouTube, and you're watching this. You are freaking amazing. Appreciate the hell out of you. I hope you're having a great whatever time it is there. And if you're not, I hope it gets better. Flygibits. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hello. How are you? And if I didn't pronounce it correctly, I hope I was close. And if I'm not even close, I apologize. But how are you? I know most people that are watching right now are lurkers, and I appreciate lurkers. I'm predominantly a lurker myself. But I do gotta wonder if anybody would be interested in playing some Mario Kart. I'm playing randoms right now. And nothing against randoms, you know. I have fun playing against randoms. Finish the night. But yeah, Fly Gibbets, if I said that correctly. Found me through Rotten Poppy's Discord. Oh, hey, awesome. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Rotten Poppy is freaking awesome. I wish. Also, just playing. I said your name. Awesome. Yeah. I hope to one day be like 1/3 of the streamer that Rotten Poppy is. I always try to put over the fact that Rotten Poppy is your favorite stream. Yeah, same here. Same here. With all due respect to the Jimmy Ray Show, you're like right there. Okay, it's like freaking 1A, 1B, and it's like right there. Fly Gibbets, if you ever want to check out the Jimmy Ray Show, it is literally the Jimmy Ray Show here on Twitch. But got a lot of friends off there. But I got friends off of Rotten Poppy stream as well. Rotten Poppy is freaking. One thing she is freaking amazing at is well, everything. But one thing in particular, she is freaking amazing. Excuse the hell out of me. She's amazing at not doing that, or at least making it sound incredibly funny if she does. One thing she's freaking amazing at is simultaneously interacting with chat while playing well. I have a hard enough time playing well when not interacting with chat. So, and of course I totally want to interact with chat because why the hell would I be streaming if not, right? Right? It kind of defeats the purpose. But yeah, she's freaking awesome at interacting with chat and playing well. But yeah. Absolutely. The good eggs are always, all good eggs are always welcome here. All Raytopians are always welcome here. All everybody's welcome here. All humans are welcome here, and if for some reason you have your dog watching, or for some reason you have your cat watching a stream, number one, okay. Number two, they're welcome. You know, I like dogs, I like cats, all hail Prince Chili. Some of you who have come in from Raytopia are like, who the fuck is Prince Chili? Prince Chili is your lord and master, and also a really, really good kitty. That's Rotten Poppy's cat. Last game for Eric. Be on here for a little bit more. I don't know if I'm gonna go 3 hours, but we're coming up on 2, and I'm definitely gonna go for 2, maybe 2.5. But yeah, welcome in, and hope you're having a great night or whatever time it may be there, and same for everybody else. I know I say that a lot, but I say that a lot because it bears repeating, because it's that is my honest feeling and stuff. Streaming for 2 hours is cool. Can be tough to play. Yeah, it can be. You're Canadian, same time zone as okay. Well, welcome in. I was just talking mad trash about Canadians earlier, and I was also talking about the fact I was talking mad trash I was talking mad trash about Canadians while at the same time pointing out that two of my former professional wrestling clients. I used to be a manager of a Canadian tag team, Shane and Shannon Ballard. So, you know, anything I said about Canadians was totally in fun. Shane and Shannon are, they were at one time, two of my better friends. Unfortunately, due to me no longer being in the professional wrestling business and them being kind of retired from pro wrestling, I don't really get to see them, don't really get to interact with them much anymore. But they were two really good friends of mine, and it was an honor, quite honestly, to be able to manage them. Especially since I never really got into. I was never against the idea of managing, but I didn't get into the professional wrestling business to be a manager. I did get into professional wrestling originally, the same reason anybody gets into professional wrestling, to be a professional wrestler. And then I learned very early on in training that I was not good at it. And this would not end well. So I happen to also be a public address announcer, which I still am. Public address announcer at the time when I was doing football and baseball at the time. And I'm like, maybe I can get in as a ring announcer. My very first appearance in professional wrestling was as a ring announcer. For a small, long dead promotion called Elite Pro Wrestling that it ran out of Porterville, but we were running shows. They were running shows in Porterville, but they were running shows also primarily at the now demolished Bakersfield Dome here in Bakersfield, California. There's so many different things I wanted to do in that promotion, but unfortunately, it just wasn't around long. I kind of caught it right at its tail end. And so I went from there to working with promotion out of the Bay Area called All Pro Wrestling. I did some promotional stuff for them. I was trying to I put in the initial groundwork to run shows here in Bakersfield, but that ended up being taken over by a guy who he would go on to be one of my best friends in the entire world. Kind of controversial person if you know of him. To know Billy Blade you either love him or hate him. And I happened to fall into the group that I fucking love the guy, man. I love him, but the people that don't, for the most part, I can understand. I do get it. He did get a lot of shit he didn't fucking deserve, because the problem is once you set yourself up to catch shit, you start to catch strays, right? And people start to blame you for other shit you didn't have anything to fucking do with. But it's hard to have, at the same time, it's hard to give a benefit of the doubt to a guy who hard to give a benefit of the doubt to a guy that, he's, none of us are perfect, but you have fucked up multiple times. The fuck ups, the fuck-ups that he had and the fuck-ups that he's accused of, you finally have working tech again! Power outage and a dead phone. Ooh, fuck. If anybody knows about fucking having tech issues, particularly when it comes to streaming, it is me. God damn, do I have tech issues. But, The Jimmy Ray Show. If you are not following Jimmy Ray, you are missing out. I now have representatives from the two communities that I frequent the most here on Twitch. Got Raytopia, got Jimmy Ray, and Jimmy Ray and Pink Sus, and maybe a few other people chilling in the background. That's all good. I got Fly Jebbets and maybe some other people chilling in the background coming over from the Good Eggs, Rotten Poppy. I kind of would like to be able to do something. I would like to be able to get these two groups together, because they're total combined a bunch of just fucking awesome people. I don't know how that's going to work exactly, but still here just playing. Not a problem. Totally. Hey, I appreciate you, Fly Jebbets. I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody who's come in. As I mentioned to you earlier, my friend, The Jimmy Ray Show, Jimmy Ray is in the house. In his house. And, Jimmy, as I said, Fly Jebbets coming over from the Good Eggs, Rotten Poppies community, another community which I'm also a part of. I would like to think that I am part of. I am probably part of the two best communities on Twitch, objectively, according to the inventor of Twitch, John A. Twitch. Raytopians do not get the reference, but you will. You will. I am not afraid. Oh, you will be. Okay, let's avoid those boxes altogether then. All right. I see how it is. I see how it be. It bees like that. All right. I'm going to be straight up with you. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. It's something that frequently happens. You can't get hit in the head as many you can't get hit in the head as many times as I have in my life and make that jump. No, can't get hit in the head as many times as I have and fucking maintain any kind of fucking train of thought for any significant period of time. And I'm on the fucking low end. I mean, most people in professional wrestling, shit, CTE. There's a guy who's just primarily an announcer. Got a new Fly Jebbets with the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Ah, 6th place finished. Gonna lurk some more. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the lurk. Like I said, I'm primarily a lurker myself. In the case of Rotten Poppy, the main reason I'm such a lurker is the fact that I work overnights, and what time she comes on is about what time I'm usually crashing out. And if I don't crash out, I will sit here and I will be like, and so like I wanted to make sure I do want to make sure she and any other good eggs understand. I'm like, no, the content is not at all putting me to sleep. The content is keeping me awake. Um, but it's at a point in time in which I really need to go to sleep. So, but thank you for the follow. Thank you for stopping in. Hope to see you again. Hope to run into you on one of Poppy's streams. And appreciate you and everybody else. Jimmy Ray Show, Pink Sauce, anybody else out there lurking, appreciate you. Hoping to get a nice little email in the morning telling me nice little email in the morning telling me, hey fucker, after 7 goddamn years, would you like to join the affiliate program? That's the other thing too. I'm like, that's probably the saddest thing too. It's like I am not a rookie. I make a lot of rookie mistakes. I'm like, I've been at this shit for a minute though. I've had a number of it's kind of like professional wrestling. I've had a number of false starts. This is actually the 3rd username that I've had on this account. This was originally intended to be the official Vendetta Pro Wrestling Twitch channel. And so it was literally called Vendetta Pro Wrestling. And even when I started streaming games on it, the first game I ever played on this was Fire Pro Wrestling World. And you know, you could customize your rings and everything. I put in a custom ring, and it was basically just an advertisement for our next show, which happened to be the show. Jimmy Ray, you'll know this show. I kind of discussed it earlier. The show was called Reloaded. It turned out to be the last Vendetta Pro Wrestling event. So that went out the window. And so I renamed it BLACKLEATHERKREW for, at the time, technically still, but more so at the time when there was actually a crew behind BLACKLEATHERKREW, and it wasn't a one-man operation like it is now. Kind of goes against the entire idea that it's a crew at all, because it's not. I am a crew. I am the crew. I am the BLACKLEATHERKREW. But now with this stream, we are the BLACKLEATHERKREW. If you're part of this community, which is kind of made up of both good eggs, Raytopians, maybe some Westies, it might be a whole different meaning than what was originally intended, but hell, the entire purpose of this channel is different than what was originally intended, and that's okay. That is okay, because if I can somehow unite segments of both the good eggs and Raytopia, while both being good eggs and Raytopia, I'm not trying to take away from. Understand? Trying to add to, not take away from. I will never be. Again, I can only hope to be 1/6 of the streamer that Rotten Poppy is. I can only hope to be 1/6 the streamer Jimmy Ray Show is. So when I say 7 years, it's had like 3 different iterations and completely different purposes. And I say all this to say that I'm hoping to have a nice little email in my inbox tomorrow. And if I do, if I do, and I've finally, after all these goddamn years, I've fucking made affiliate. It's because you guys watching right now, you guys that have been watching over the last several weeks. It's because of my friends in Raytopia. It's because of the Jimmy Ray Show. It's because of my friends in Raytopia. It's because of Good Eggs. It's because of people like Fly Jebbets, and Beer Good and other people, and my nephew Case Cheerios. I did press that way the hell too early. I wasn't paying attention. Excuse me. My friends, Case Cheerios, my good friend, probably my best friend in the entire world, Roy Bean the Third. He's the guy that I make the show. I make the show Moy Bean, him and his wife. That's their show. I just kind of post-produce it. I post-produce it and throw a BLACKLEATHERKREW production on behind it. That's just kind of the payment that that's kind of the payment I get for it. That and a credit at the end, and that's fine. Now, I did tell him if that show ever starts to make real money, and I will know because I do help to operate their YouTube channel. I'm a little more tech savvy on that part than they are. If that show ever starts to make coin, then yeah, I'm gonna need a cut of that. But for the time being, the question is, will it ever make Raycoin? See, I have a custom. I don't have it on hand, unfortunately. It's around here somewhere. I have a custom Ray coin. It's a Ray chip from last year at TwitchCon. Would love to be able to go to TwitchCon this year. I just don't see it being financially feasible. Again, I got a lot of shit to pay off. Some of it still being most of, to be fair at this point, most of actual TwitchCon itself is paid off. For the most part now, what I'm paying off, this green screen, the shitty camera that can't fucking, no matter what I do, I can't seem to get it in sync with my microphone. So, well, why not just use that audio? I tried that. That audio fucking sucks. I tried using Now, I've had this for a while. I tried using this microphone. This microphone's worse than that one. By far. Like, ended up getting this microphone. A pretty goddamn good microphone. I've tried a number of different microphones, and they were all really shitty. And then I got this one. It was pretty fucking good. So, while TwitchCon may not be a reality this year, what I'm hoping for is TwitchCon will be a reality next year. And if I'm going to TwitchCon next year, I want to go, I want to go all 3 days. I know, Jimmy, I know you say, stuff about going for one day. I want to go for all 3 days again. I want to go to the party. I want to do the whole thing, and especially with us going in as a crew, not just like me and Jimmy, but like several of us going in. Went right through the damn fire. That's okay though. I got a mushroom. I can rebound from that. I gotta get ahead of 10th place though. Yiggy yiggy yaya. They call me Dada. Shout out to if you're old enough or you pay attention to enough old school hip hop to get that reference. I think that's gonna do it right there. Whatever hopes we had, no, I'm still in 9th. In 8th now. Back to 10th. Yep. Came in last. Just over 2 hours into this here streamathon. Streamo match, Streamo gimmick. Mary Mountain, DK or Sydney Sprint. We'll go with Mary Mountain. Thanks for playing, King Chumba. All right. Good luck, Airborne. Good luck to you, too. Hello, Holly. Why is it the guys that have the crown are always the ones that are nervous? The fuck you got to be nervous about? Because you got the crown. What, you think we're all going to gang up on you and snuff you out? I mean, of course we're going to. Why be nervous about it? You know that's going to happen. You may as well just accept your fate. Damn. DK Summit. Alright. Who be? By the way, if you are not a Raytopian, if you are not, at least, if you are not a member of if you're not a good egg, at least as a member of Rotten Poppy's community. When I say you're not a good egg, I mean you're not a member of Rotten Poppy's good eggs. If you are part of neither, I still appreciate you. I don't want anybody to think, oh, he ain't gonna give us a shout out because we're not part of his clique. I'm not saying I even think anybody thinks that. I'm just saying I just want to make sure, I just want to clarify. For the record. Damn, really? Anyone who could be anywhere in the world doing anything, and they decide to spend their time watching Twitch, and they spend their time watching Twitch, and they can go to any channel anywhere on Twitch, and they decide to come into this one, you are appreciated. You're not just appreciated, you're fucking awesome. We're going to finish the 10th on this race. So, still ahead of Dada and Mia Wallace. All right, let's see. Oh, Baby Park. Again, if you are a good egg, and you've played Mario Kart 8 with the good eggs, you already know Baby Park's there. You gotta choose Baby Park, and you gotta switch your character. I don't have to switch my character to Waluigi because I'm already Waluigi. Wah! I have the Waluigi Ballcat. Waha! And, you know, I feel like I have to represent... I gotta wear the purple and gold. You can only see the gold and the upside-down L there. It's the only gold I got on. But I gotta wear that because a absolute travesty of justice and a crime against humanity happened last night. The fucking Boston Celtics are NBA champions. Fuck that. Number one, fuck that. Number two, fuck Boston. All my viewers all my Boston viewers suddenly leave right now. I don't know how many viewers I would even have from Boston. I'm a Laker fan, guys. Just so you know. Lifelong. I don't know if I'd say die hard, but my username, okay, my username Joseph D32. The 32 in the username, well, anytime I've ever worn a sports jersey, I've worn number 32. And I wore number 32 because of Irvin Magic Johnson. I also did for a brief time, and I never knew what happened to it. But back in the day, I had an Orlando Magic Shaquille O'Neal jersey, number 32. I'm like, because if there was any player in the NBA at the time that I was a fan of that was not a Laker, it was Shaq. And then like a year later, Shaq signed with the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's a beautiful thing. And then they won titles, and then along with a guy who would go on to become one of the greatest of all time, and that is Kobe Bean Bryant, number 8, number 24. There's a reason the dude had his number retired twice. Both number 8 and number 24 were retired. And they were literally two different eras, not just of Kobe Bryant, but of the Lakers. Because there was obviously the Shaq Kobe era, which was just a great era. But Kobe himself, along with Pau Gasol and other members, it wasn't just Kobe. But Kobe led that squad. Pau Gasol himself got number 16 retired by the Lakers, and then a couple years back, the only good thing to come out, the only two good things, maybe three good things that came out of 2020. Number one, I somehow ran into Rotten Poppy's channel. I don't know how I found Rotten Poppy's channel. I know how I found almost anybody else I follow. I have no fucking idea. I just, that was, I guess, was just a random fucking selection. And so that happened in 2020. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd happened in 2020. Come to think of it, 4 things. I got my Nintendo Switch in 2020. Now, this is not my original. I got, originally I got a Switch Lite. Largely due to the fact that Switch Lites were available. And when anybody ever asks why I went with Xbox and not PlayStation 5, availability matters. And at the time, I couldn't fucking find. I mean, the only PS5s I could find were PS5s that were so ridiculously overpriced. Meanwhile, I did find a regularly priced Xbox Series S. I don't have the X, I have the Series S. And a one of the 2 gig, the 1 gig or 2 gig, I forget now. The memory card, the memory expansion. Autumn Breeze, shout out. think I was saying something about when I say the four things that came out of 2020. Finding Rotten Poppy's community. It was the Bang Gang at the time. It wasn't even called the Good Eggs. It was called the Bang Gang at the time. Getting a Nintendo Switch and Xbox. Getting my game consoles. We'll kind of like merge that into one. That I still have. And I had a third point. I emphasize had. I had a third point. God damn if I could remember it. But it was there. It was there at one time. I had a third point at one time. Gonna play a few more here, and then I will see who is on right now. House of the West is on. India. If I go into anybody's, it'll be house. If I go into anybody's, it'd be probably House of the West. Go into Westies if they're still on. Become part of that community as well. That's a good thing about Twitch. You can become part of multiple different communities. You're not locked into just one. And by doing so, and kind of uniting these various communities full of cool ass people, you kind of go into one kind of meta community. Bam, right into him. Right into him, brother. Doesn't work for me, brother. Missed the fucking boxes, though. Because I missed the boxes, I'm gonna fall all the way the fuck back. I fell all the way back to 10th because I missed those two boxes. I was in like 4th. All the way back to 10th. Wait. What was that? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Not fair? I mean, not fair. I mean, fuck you mean not fair? It's totally fair. You just got murked. So ain't nobody got murked at the end more than me. I'm not saying it's not fair. I missed the fucking power-ups. They didn't. Them's the breaks, you know? So, potatoes. You stole my power-ups, wah! Stole my power-ups again, wah! Damn. Not just damn. Damn! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Ah. 8th place finish, alright. Alamari Desert. Let's go. Match using tilt controls, and somehow that's not fair. Good night. I guess. I'll get you next time. No, you won't. Alright, this is probably going to be my last one here. I can't blame him. Damn. Damn, son. Ha! Ah, botched the shit out of that. Alright, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Let's see, gonna raid out to House of the Wests. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here tonight and supporting. My name is Joseph, and we out this bitch.